Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, preaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect out there. It's the brother Damal Gabar here with another lesson. Lord willing to edify and give you warning from Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. As you can see from this article, it says Bill Gates, the Bill Gates of hell, as we like to call him. It says Africans need genetically modified seeds and chickens to fight climate change. And as you can see, this devil is here trying to play the Most High. You know, you got this devil telling those so-called Hamites over there in the land of Africa, you know, that they need genetically modified seeds and chickens to fight climate change. You know, and this is this devil trying to step in and play the Most High God. You know, here it is. The Lord already created seeds and trees and plants and birds and animals. You know, when the Lord created, you know, the earth in its first 7,000 years, you know, everything that he made, he said it was good, meaning that it was perfect. It was made and, you know, created exactly as it needed to be to serve its purpose here on this planet Earth. But what do you have? You have Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the damn devil, coming with his genetically modified seeds and chickens, telling, you know, those so-called Africans over there that, look, this is what you need. This is how we're going to save you. Natural chickens and you know, the seeds that the Lord made, those aren't good anymore. We have a better way. We have seeds that are more, you know, resistant to rain, resistance to climate, resistance to pesticides, that you can have these, and these will be more, you know, these will be more in abundance and you can feed your people, you know. But at the back end of it, here it is. Esau has taken the creation of the Most High and twisted it and made it in his own version. But, you know, it's not perfect, man. And everybody knows the effects that genetically modified organisms and seeds and chickens have over the span of, you know, as you eat it more and more. It causes all type of cancers and tumors. You know, it's ultimately a synthetic version of creation. You know, and it's always going to have adverse and negative effects. So Esau, you are not the Most High. All right. You're a cheap ripoff, man. You know, you're a scoundrel. You're a liar. And you're the devil, which the word devil means to be an adversary against the Most High. And look what he's doing over there to these Africans, man. He's going over there trying to play God and offer them a better way to survive. And all you have to do is take our seeds, you know. And, you know, he's offering them money. He's offering them so-called incentives. He's probably telling them we're going to do this, we're going to do that. All you got to do is just take our seeds, which, you know, everything that Esau does, man, he has an ulterior motive behind it. But this is why the scriptures tell us, you know, never to trust thine enemy. All right. And Esau, Edom, Bill Gates of hell, and those of the like are the enemies of humanity, the enemies of nature, the enemies of the creation of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. So I'm going to read some of this article. I got some precepts and we're just going to do with it like that, man. You see, and like I said, the more that Esau is going forward with this new world order, the more he's going to have to show himself as being the adversary and the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right. And under no certain circumstance, you would think these Africans would tell Bill Gates to get the hell up out of our country. He's been testing and doing all type of shit to those people for years and years and years. You would think he would be banned from coming there and speaking and showing his ugly face, man. You see, this shows you that a prophecy is 100% true, and that the Most High has given this world into the hands of Esau, Edom, because in any other circumstances, man, you know, a sovereign country, they wouldn't even let this guy land a plane in their country. He would be banned. He would be told, if you step foot in this country and we catch you, we're gonna put you, you know, we're gonna deal with you, man. We're gonna hang you by the gallows. All right, you are forbidden from ever showing your face in this country again. But, you know, it is what it is, all right? It says technocrat and Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates has insisted that Africa needs genetically modified seeds and chickens to fight climate change and end hunger. You know, what they need is you stand out of their country and you stand out of their business and let them, you know, farm how they've been farming since the beginning of time. And now this devil is telling you and coming in your country, telling you what you need to do in order to fight hunger and to fight climate change. Well, why don't you take all of your European and American companies out of those countries? Won't you give them the free reign to, you know, to sell and to sell and govern themselves. Let them be the rightful owners of their lands, of their natural resources, and to build up their own businesses and deal how they want to deal amongst themselves as a nation. And you stay the hell up out of it, because the only reason why that country is devastating and is those people are so devastated is because of the interference of you so-called white people, you Europeans, you damn devils, man. Here it is. He destroyed you, but now he's going to come in and tell you how to survive, man. It's unbelievable, the pride of this fucking devil, man. See, and that's why he's about to be judged. He's about to be visited. And he's ultimately going to be cut out of the earth pretty soon, man. It says, at the recently held African Climate Summit in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, Gates remarked in a pre-recorded speech, I started work on climate over 2 decades ago, blah, blah, blah. It says, I was focusing on fighting poverty and diseases. No, it's the opposite of that. You was working on creating poverty and diseases. That's why you came there with all of your needles and your drugs, and you destroyed those people for a very long time, to where it got to a point to where they didn't want to take any of your free medicines, your free cures, your free aid, because it was destroying the people over there, man. And that's why I said you would think they would learn, and ban that guy from coming to stepping foot on the soils of their country, man, under the penalty of DEATH. But, we know, it would be huge repercussions, but that's how it should be, He says, when I visited Africa, I saw 2 things. First, how climate is already affecting agricultural output. He noted how the continent is dependent on farming, and giving Africa's location near the equator, said the continent is already experiencing more climate change damages than other countries, which this is all bullshit, all right? This is all part of these devils bringing in this whole sustainability bullshit, this whole digital beast system, and controlling the whole world's, access and usage of carbon and the Earth's resources, man. This is all part of the plan to put those Africans on the ESG score as well. All right. To put them in a digital slavery system, man, to where they can tell them how much they can have of this, how much they can have of that, if they can have this or if they can have that, man. That's all it is. And they're coming with this BS of climate change to try to, convince those people into giving ultimately Esau control over their whole situation, man. Well, he's going to come in and play the savior and the hero when he's the main destroyer and the reason why these countries are devastated the way that they are. The pride of these devils, man, is amazing, man. Absolutely amazing, man. It says Gates then went on to describe his visit to a farm in eastern Kenya in a conversation he claimed to have with a farmer named Mary about how the new GMO seeds and new approaches were helping her, which that's all the fucking cap, man. Remember, these devils, they can say anything and paint any type of picture and make you believe that it's real. This situation could have been the whole opposite, man. He probably went to try to go over there and help, and they was like, get your ass out of here. No, we don't want your help. And he's coming and spinning this story of how he went there and he solved the problem and he came and he had a great solution. The fuck out of here, man. It says, look, she had drought-tolerant seeds that made a very big difference. Now, the Most High nowhere in the Bible when the Lord made, the herbs and the trees, that he made a drought-resistant seed. You see, that's the invention and the creation of the devil. You see, that's his creation. That's his spin on the Most High's creation. Trying to, come with his solution and his so-called godlike ability to make a seed that's drought-resistant, so that even if it is flooded, it'll still grow and it can still help. Look, that seed's got more goddamn negative side effects and harmful effects on the body than you could ever imagine, man. Because it's synthetic. It's not real. You see, it was made in a laboratory, and it's not natural for human consumption, man. It says she also had chickens that were bred so that they could be more heat tolerant. Why the hell does a chicken need to be more heat tolerant? If there's a chicken or a bird that was created in the continent of Africa, it's already naturally created to be over there. You see what I'm saying? But then this nigga's going to come with a bred chicken that can have more heat tolerance. They don't even fucking need that, man. If it was created to be there, then guess what? It's already naturally created to be there, man. It don't need your help. It don't need your manipulation. It doesn't need your breeding techniques to make it more heat tolerant. Absolutely ridiculous, man. It says, and because of those new tools that were empowering her, she was expecting to do well despite the tough climate challenge that she faced. You see? Now you see what this devil is doing, man. All right? He's coming in there with his technology, with his miracles, and trying to play the Most High, man. And look, see, now you see how what God created, it's failing, but what we created, it's better. It's going to survive climate change, which there ain't no goddamn climate change. That's all cap. But you just see how he's just coming in there and introducing his laboratory grown wonders into that society, man. It says, this is just one example, but by helping with better tools, allowing farmers like her who are very innovative to do new things, we can minimize these damages. But you can't minimize any damages. You're doing more damage, man. You see, but that's what they don't tell you. He come in there and present this solution and this problem as if it's helping. He'll go plant them. See, they're still growing. It's good. You're all right. Thumbs up. But literally, after 4, 5, 6 years of continuously eating that genetically modified shit, man, it's not only gonna fuck up the people that's eating it. It's gonna mess up. It's gonna change the genetic composition, I guess the word you would use, of the soil of where it's being planted, because it's a unnatural thing being presented into a natural climate. It's gonna naturally have adverse effects. It's gonna change shit. It's not gonna it's gonna totally manipulate it and change it. And this devil knows this. This is what he does, man. Yeah, it's all him trying to stick his, plant his flag in the Most High's creation as if he's, one upping Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You see, let me get this first precept. This is why this devil is a piece of shit. This is a Habakkuk 2:5. It says, yea, also, because I'm starting at 4. It says Habakkuk 2:4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Just talking about Esau, Bill Gates of hell, and the like, man. Esau, Edom. His soul ain't upright, man. You see, he's at a constant battle against the creation of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And I said he has a God complex, man. He's coming and presenting all these tools and things as if it's for the people's benefit, but it's really for their own destruction, man. And it's him trying to establish himself as the God on earth via his technology, man, with his synthetic form of creation. It says, but the just shall live by his faith. But Esau is not a man of faith. That's why he's doing everything by his own means. It says, yea, also because he transgressive by wine, he is a proud man, meaning his philosophies. And part of that wine is what he's bringing to those Africans with these genetically modified seeds and chickens. And I'm sure a whole lot of other bullshit, man. You see, it makes him proud because he really believes that what he's creating is better than what the Most High created. You see, the Most High seeds can, natural seeds, they could drown. They could be flooded and they won't grow. Well, that's part of that can be the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That could be the result of you being wicked while those crops are not growing, man. But if you're doing right and you're not being affected by those things, those seeds are going to do exactly what the Heavenly Father created them to be. You see, but Esau, through his pride, man, he'll come with his own philosophy and his own understanding on it and deceive the people. It says, look, neither keep it at home. Bill Gates is all the way over there in Africa. Bring your ass back over here to America where you belong, man. But now he's over there in Africa, It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell. All right. And what he's presenting to those Africans over there is pure hell. And everywhere else he goes with his bullshit, with his World Economic Forum, with his ESG, with his Build Back Better, it's all hell. It's all going to lead to death and the enslavement of all you people, man. It says, and is as death. See, that whole situation that I'm reading is nothing but death at the end of the day. Point blank, period. You see? It says, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. You see? It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long unto him that ladeth himself with thick clay? And that's what he's doing, and that's why right now everybody is cussing out the damn so-called white man, those small hats, American foreign policy, and just America in general. Everybody is cussing the so-called white man out. Everybody is, seeing, just how much of a devil you truly are. You see? And those Africans, hey, like I said, they should know better, man. Everything Bill Gates have done over there has been nothing but destroying and hurting and killing all of those people over there. So why the hell would you take his damn genetically modified seeds and his new tools of farming techniques to help curb climate change? It says, shall not they rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. You see, and that's the times we're coming into, where everybody's about to have their eyes and their anger pointed towards Esau, Edom. You see, and eventually you are going to be spoiled, man. You are going to be double crossed. All your allies are going to turn their back on you. And every nation that possesses these nuclear missiles that ever had an agreement or a deal with you, they're all eventually going to flip on you and turn on your wicked ass, man. It says, because of men's blood and for the violence of the land and of the city and all that dwell therein, woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house. And that's Esau. And he is a covetous man. That's why he's over there in Africa doing what he's doing. This is why he has military bases all over the planet Earth and every other nation's backyard. You know, it says that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. And you're not, because eventually you're going to be destroyed, man. But this is just an example of, that Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. All right. But let me get to the point of this. I don't want to make this too long. Here we go. It says, Fielding cited a 2021 article published by Scientific American titled, Bill Gates should stop telling Africans what kind of agriculture Africa needs. You see? And that's what I just read. Everybody's taking up a taunting proverb against you, man. Everybody knows you don't have no business being over there. Everybody knows what you're ultimately going over there to do. And it's not humanitarian or philanthropist, you're not going in there in the form of a true philanthropist or going over there to really try to make those people's lives better. It's the exact opposite, man. All right. You can't even fix the problems going on here in America. Look at the homelessness. Look at the obesity problems. The children can't even fucking read here. Bums all over the goddamn place. Inflation is through the roof. You're $33 trillion in debt. You can't even fix the problems over here, but you're going over there to Africa to tell those African people what type of agriculture they need, when you can't even fucking produce food here that's not laced with chemicals and poison, man. Absolute fucking hypocrite, man. It says it's described by the Alliance for Food and Sovereignty. It says Bill Gates should stop telling Africans what kind of agriculture Africa needs. It described by the Alliance for Food for Sovereignty in Africa, the largest social movement in the continent, was at odds with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the Cornell Alliance for Science for their insistence that GM seeds were healthy, productive, and environmentally friendly. You see, like I said earlier, ain't none of that shit good for that environment because it's not natural. It's synthetic. It's lab made. And we know that it has very evil purposes, man. And it's definitely not to help those Africans to fight off climate change or hunger, man. That shit's going to destroy those people and jack them up, man. And we know that. All right. Let me get down here. I got another precept, though. Let me get this. This says Proverbs chapter 4. Now, we know it's talking about the Israelites, but, hey, it applies to everybody, as far as dealing with Esau, Edom, man. This is Proverbs 4:13. It says, take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. And the Lord has given, commandments. Everything is in the Bible on how to farm your land, how to take care of the land, what you should do to avoid from having, bad crops and bad judgments coming down upon you. And it's all through the instructions of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked. So if Esau coming, Bill Gates coming to your continent and your country with these tools, hey, don't enter into those paths because you're going into the path of the wicked. It ain't for your help. All right. It says, and go not in the way of evil men. See, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it and pass away. So if Esau's coming into your country, you better go the opposite way or try to get that man out of there as fast as possible because he ain't coming to help you, man. Verse 16, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief. And that's what he's over there doing. Pure mischief and wickedness, man. And they sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fail. So if you kick him out of your country, it's like, the whole vaccine shit. There's a lot of times where Africans was like, we don't trust Bill Gates. We ain't taking this shit. And you would think he would stop, but now he's coming back. Well, since they don't want me to help them on that lane, I'll come in a whole different lane. Now I'm going to come with these GMO seeds and different bred chickens to help you. You see? So he's relentless, man. You see? And his sleep was taken away because he had to figure out a new way to get back in there and to destabilize, corrupt, and destroy. And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. You see, the wine is what? Their philosophies, what they offer to a people. You see? It says, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more into the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. You see? So this man needs to back the hell up, man. I'm just showing you that this is the man of sin. So it says magic seeds and heat tolerant chickens. The BMGF has funded corn crop researchers in Africa for more than a decade, and in the 6th annual 2022 Goalkeepers report touted the promise of what Bill Gates calls magic seeds to help alleviate the world hunger. Yeah, magic seeds, man. That's exactly what it is. Magic is it's witchcraft, it's sorcery. These things are genetically created in laboratories, man, and they're not helping. All right, let's get that straight. Just because you can plant them and they'll grow particular things, man, hey, that don't mean that it's meant for human consumption or that they're good for you. That's why they're magic. It's destroying. It's sorcery. It's witchcraft, man. It says these seeds aren't magic, but genetically modified organisms, particularly the sequencing genomes of particular seeds that play a very big role in farming in Africa to tackle climate change and a key to ending hunger in Africa. And that's the cap right there. That's the benevolency they're trying to come and deceive these Africans with. And like I said, you might plant them, they might grow, you might get some things out of them. They can breed these different chickens and they might, look like real chickens, cluck like real chickens, flap their wings like real chickens, but they're synthetic, man. They're not real. They're real, but they're not real. They've been created, man. And you can't consume things like that without having that, negative effects, and these devils know that. It says very thorough safety procedures are followed in changing the genes of particular plants to make seeds that are pest resistant, drought resistant, and flood resistant as the rain comes at different times, you see. And like I said, that's Esau trying to play the Most High, man. All right. Seeds are not supposed to be, the Lord didn't make seeds like that, man. You see, but he's coming with his own spin, with his own creation, with his own version of it, man. You see, it says Gates said the technology, which that's sorcery, man. All right. That's the miracles that this devil is able to present and to produce and to, deceive the people with. And this is where a lot of his pride comes from, his technology, man, his technological advancements, his left hand sorcery and witchcraft, man. Reduces the amount of pesticides needed, raises productivity, and can help with malnutrition with vitamin fortification. And for Africa, this is going to make a huge difference as they face. Well, these people have been alive way long before you came into power, man. They've been farming and living over there way before you brought your red ass over there. So why do they need to take your drought resistant, pest resistant garbage, man? Those people have been doing fine before you even got there. You see? But like I said, this is Esau coming with his BS, man. And this shit is going to come at a price. You're not going to take this devil's tools and his technology and his seeds and not think that it's going to come with a price, man. All right? He always has an ulterior motive, man. That's why you can never let him get too close unto you unless he overthrows you and stand up in your place. And like I said, he's using all this to so-called fight climate change. This is all just schemes and plots to bring in his digital slave system on these people over there, man. And your crop shouldn't eat. Look, we see what his pesticides and Roundup. That's probably what's in these seeds, man. He probably has Roundup and all type of these harmful pesticides already genetically embedded into these seeds, man, which is going to cause cancer and all type of other birth defects when these people eat this shit. You see? It says in an interview with the Wall Street Journal, Rebecca Bloomstead Gates said the foundation is quite focused on small, blah, 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 blah. What was this? Oh, look at this. The World Poultry Foundation has received $26 million from the BMGF to expand the use of dual-purpose poultry, bred for both meat and eggs, and help countries like Africa, where 70% of poultry farmers are composed of small-scale producers. So they're already taking money from this devil. They've already signed the deal with the devil. And like I said, once you take his money, that's it, man. He's not going to allow you to get out of that deal unless, horrible things are going to happen, man. Look at this. It says chickens are bred to look like familiar village birds, making it more likely that villagers buy them. You see the deception? You see the witchcraft? He's breding these chickens to look exactly like those local indigenous birds, but they're genetically modified. They're artificial. They're fake, man. And this is the deception. And this is why scripture tells you that Esau was more crafty than all the other beasts of the field. This nigga is literally breeding synthetic chickens to look like indigenous birds that those people are used to seeing so that he can deceive them into buying these things, man. You can't tell me this man is not the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Look at this. They are more resilient in harsh conditions and can be forage fed to help small scale producers avoid the expensive input costs of poultry feed. You see? This devil is wicked, man. Complete and utterly wicked, man. This is Psalms chapter 10. Verse 7, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. You see? He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, and the secret places doth he murder the innocent. You see? Those genetically bred birds that look like indigenous birds, that's part of him, sitting in the lurking places and murdering the innocent with bullshit. It says his eyes are privily set against the poor. You see, and those people over there that he's dealing with in Africa, they're poor. And he's bringing $26 million. He's bringing investments. He's bringing this technology. He's bringing in his scientists and, showing his miracles and all these things to deceive those people, man. Because he knows a lot of them are probably desperate. They probably have had bad farming seasons and they lost crops. Now here he's coming in trying to play the Most High, trying to play the Savior, coming in with his bullshit, man. And it sounds good and it looks good. And when you're poor and you're desperate, and this man is coming, it seems like he's helping you, you could kind of be, easily more deceived. You can be more naive. You might think he's really looking to come and to help you. But like we know that, as the scripture say, never trust thine enemy, man. This devil has never been there for the benefit of anybody, especially you darker nations. You see? So, they should know better, man. It says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. You see? It says, he croucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. Yeah, Bill Gates. Oh, I went to Africa and I just saw how they were suffering so bad. And, I got this technology. I just want to help these poor black bastards. I want to give them tools and technology. I want to help them survive. I want to help them curb climate change. I want to feed those little ugly black babies. These damn devils, man. You see? And this is what he does, man. So this man cannot be trusted under any circumstances, man. You see? This is Psalms chapter 9, verse, Psalms 9:16. Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Hikion Selah. And that's where Esau is going to fall. Because all this shit, all this backhandedness, all of his deception, his witchcraft, his technology, his pride, it's all going to eventually be a snare to his own hands at the time to come. Because it's made him wax even prouder and prouder against Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. To where now you got Noah Harari telling you that the Most High is fake news. We don't fear the God of the Bible because if he brings a drought, we have technology to make it rain. If he floods our crops, now we have seeds that are drought resistant. We can do this. We can do that. Through our technology, I am fucking bastards, man. 18, for the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Yahweh, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. And Esau has a brutal judgment coming in the sight of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai pretty soon, man. It says, put them in fear, O Yahweh, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Selah. And Esau, you are just a man in the basis of man. Look at this. Selah, look at this piece of shit, man. Look at this devil. Look at him. Oh, I can't wait, man. to the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua comes down upon Esau, Edom, man. You know, and the hell with those so-called Hamites. I'm just using this as an example, just showing you, you know, the wickedness of this man, which we have a lot of Israelites over there in Africa as well. So you probably have a lot of our people over there being, you know, played, you know, being used as pawns for this shit. But ultimately, you know, hey, this devil is on his way out, man. And this is why Yahweh Shem Yahushua can't come fast enough. So with that, I'm going to close it there. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for putting the spirit of me to do this lesson. Lord willing, was edifying. To the next one, shalom.